Hey there. I just wanted to make a quick, not so much announcement, because it's not that, serious or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, I mean, as anybody that might have been watching this, Let's Play series and my modding series or whatever the past, like, over a month or whatever, I've been uploading one of each every day, like pretty damn consistently every single day for like over a month. And for a while it was working pretty all right, but then near the kind of back end of that routine or cycle of it, I was getting more and more. I was pushing the recording time that I would start at, like when I would start recording and stuff like that, I was just pushing it back further and further, and I'd be more and more tired when I was doing it, and I'd be even more tired when I was trying to do the actual like rendering and uploading thing like late at night, at least for the Let's Play part, since I would schedule it to be earlier in the morning or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It was, I guess, useful for a while, but when I actually was like realizing, I was like, man, the more and more that I'm forcing myself to do this every day, when I especially don't want to, during those like later days and the later days of this routine or whatever, I was just realizing I'm like it's hurting my productivity, it's hurting my motivation, and it's stressing me out, kind of like, you know, I mean anything could be considered stress, but it was making me not enjoy doing it, and it was making it a chore to do. And I know that sometimes it's useful to have something be like that, I guess. It's not always going to be something that you necessarily want to do if you want to like make progress and all that, but it was just wearing me out. Yeah, I was uploading two videos a day technically, the mod making thing and the Let's Play thing. And the Let's Play thing was obviously a lot easier to actually do. The only thing that sucked about it is that since it was a bigger file, generally it would take longer to the rendering part barely took really that much time since I did such little editing. But the actual uploading would take like at least like 30 minutes. And when it was really late, it just made it feel, I was like, oh man, it's like 12:30 and now I'm doing this and it's gonna be 1 and then I'm going to bed, and I was, it was just not helping me in any way after a point. And I just decided like 2 or 3 days ago, made the executive decision to just be like, you know what, no more of this mandatory forcing myself to do a daily upload thing, or like in that case two daily uploads. Like, I'm not necessarily saying that I won't do a daily upload uh for anything or whatever. It's just I'm not going to be forcing myself to do that every day. And I'm not going to be forcing myself to do the same the specific thing every day if I don't want to. And I know it kind of goes against what I was trying to do initially with the kind of accountability and progress and make it a routine thing, but like maybe if I was doing just one of them, but like with the mod making stuff, especially, it was just some days I just did not feel like doing it. And then just forcing myself to do it, I'd be like, oh wow, I made like one line of code, like holy crap. And then I would make like an 8-minute video just talking about that one line of code I made and then being like, man, that was stupid. And I realized that me, like, I usually am better when I do things in like kind of one longer session or whatever, such as like editing, actually recording a video and stuff like that, and including coding and stuff like it makes so much more progress doing that. Same deal with the Let's Play stuff. That one not so much. It's just like you could do whatever with that and just be like, oh yeah, I played for 15 minutes, whatever. But yeah, it basically, long story short, I am no longer going to be forcing myself to be doing a daily or twice daily upload of these specific things that I was talking about. I'm just going to upload them whenever I feel like it and make the videos, record them whenever I feel like it. And I know that's going to potentially reduce my productivity, quote unquote, productivity in producing these things and making progress in them. But I think after doing that little, at least month long or so experiment, I think I've realized that it's probably for the best for myself, at least the way that I do stuff. Probably not to do that, or at least not the way that I was doing it, I guess. So, useful experiment in that sense. But for now, I'm still going to be doing all the stuff that I've been doing. It's just, it's going to be not as frequent, probably, and no longer forced. So it's like, oh yeah, every day consistently making this thing and uploading it or whatever. It's going to be more random and sporadic in that sense, just whenever I feel like it. But yeah, I just wanted to make that short little introduction, and so you know if you're watching this or you're interested in the series, whatever, what's up. So it's gonna probably go slower, maybe, because I mean, it might not in some cases, because I might try where I'll do a longer session and then just kind of be like, okay, I played for say 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll be like, all right, well, I'll just cut that up into 3 or 4 episodes, and then just upload those over the 4 days or something like that. Just schedule them for upload over 4 days. I don't know, because like I said, I like to have kind of longer sessions usually for stuff. That's just how I work. So that might be how I do it. So it might not even slow down that much anyway. It's just I'm not going to be doing one thing every single day. There's going to be days where I don't do anything because that's just what I feel like doing. But there's going to be other days where I feel like doing a bunch of recording sessions and a bunch of editing and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's going to be more sporadic. But, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So, thanks for listening, and I hope you continue to enjoy. Thanks.